Thank you so much for joining us. My guests are Amy Manassian.
Yes.
Did I pronounce that correctly?
That's right.
Okay, and at Thor. So they are mother and daughter. And you're going to see the most beautiful embroidery work you have ever seen in your life. They are both from Best Monogram. All right, so Amy, let's talk about how you learned to sew. Let's go way back.
Well, when I was a little girl, my aunt used to be a seamstress, and she lived.
What country?
In Iran. And,
in Iran.
And she used to make clothing for the Shah and the family. And I was looking at playing with the fabrics and machines and helping.
So you grew up around textiles.
Yes.
You must have had glorious textiles if she was making clothes for the wife of the Shah of Iran.
Yes.
All right. And so how did you go off on your own business at one point? What, about 13 years ago, right?
Well, I worked for a fashion designer who had a showroom in New York. But 8 years we were I was doing the production and samples and everything.
So you saw a lot in New York City.
Yeah, and then we were selling all over the country. Those clothing, it was like a knitwear, but they were really nice, very good quality. And I can do anything as far as sewing goes. I can make draperies, I can make clothing.
Now, as you're talking, we see all this in front of us. Annette, growing up around your mom, do you sew as well?
I know how to use a sewing machine. She taught me, so I can sew some very simple things, but...
It's the monograms that caught my eye. I just want to show a video of Amy sewing. Now, this is up in Washington Depot. This is Best Monogram, and look at all these colors that you get to choose from. Cotton thread, or all kinds of different threads?
All kind of threads, and that's a fraction of what we use, because there's so many different shades of threads that I have to match with the fabrics or
wallpaper, decoration.
Now you work for, I would think, interior designers. Who else do you make monograms for? Ocean liners, luxury cruises?
Yeah, I've done. I do for Canadian Rail. They were doing a luxury car for Justin Trudeau to travel from east to west, and then they did the whole car with their logo, CN logo on it. And I do for lots of decorators.
Porto in New York City.
Yeah.
So see, that's the daughter reminding you of all this famous work that you've done. I was struck by seeing your work, and we're going to go through some pictures of your monograms. These monograms, to me, are just beautiful. Do you design these?
It came from, most of them I do, but some of them, they design it and they send it to me, like these are all my designs. And sometimes from Paris they send me some designs, and then I have to make it into stitch file. So I decide what colors it's gonna go. That was for a cruise line. They just want the napkin to match with their logo.
So you said they'll send you from Paris a design.
Some of them, but I do most of them myself also. Like that one is mine. I did that one myself.
And how do you come up with these designs?
Well, I just, on a computer, when I play on a computer, and then I just keep looking at it till I like the way it looks.
So I have never seen this kind of work before. Are you one of the only ones in the country doing this very detailed work?
No, there are another companies who do. There's one that they do monogram also, but mine, for some reason, everybody who knows a lot about the industry, they just tell me that it's much nicer.
So she's very picky.
She's very picky.
Yeah.
Okay, so some of the designers she has worked for, Annette, I'm going to let you talk and brag about your mom a little bit.
Yeah, she worked for Caroline Rome. She's made tons of napkins. She's been in many of her books, too.
So you're in books. You know what? Do enough people know about you way up in the corner in Washington Depot? Do they know that you even exist? I mean, when I found you, I thought, I've never seen anything like this before.
No, we haven't advertised. I mean, for me, my work is my advertising. Like, somebody orders a baby blanket, when I send them to gift for somebody, and then that person orders from somebody else. It goes on and on like a circle. And we haven't done heavy advertising that much around our area. But I know...
She knows everyone in town. She knows everybody there.
So how hard have you seen your mom work over the years, Annette?
Oh,
As we look at all these beautiful
really
things, pillows and napkins, what else? Towels, what else do you put?
Sheets,
bedding,
duvets. Yeah, the duvets are really hard. The monograms are like 3 feet by 3 feet, and then you have to clean the back, you know, the back of the monogram. There's like work to clean it and to cut the threads, you know, so each piece means like a lot of like fine work right after you do it too.
Have any ball teams found you to do insignias?
well,
They're
did.
less picky.
They're less picky.
Yeah,
But I did for Cincinnati
NASCAR
soccer
guy.
team.
Cincinnati soccer team.
Yeah.
Okay, they found you from Ohio.
From Ohio. They are 2 brothers that I've done lots of things for them. So.
What are you most proud of all the years that you've done monogram work? What are you most proud of?
I think all of everything that I do, I make sure that there is nothing wrong with any of them. So,
She's a perfectionist.
Portel is like the best customer because they send really nice high-end. Like all the sheets and comforters for a bed could be like $100,000.
So they'll send the textiles to you. You don't buy the
some of them.
Oh, sometimes do you buy the textiles?
Yeah, I do buy. I do sell Matuk, Safera, and I do on monogramming for Anakini also. They have a bedding. They're more like.
She's a designer.
Like a hotel, kind of.
If somebody came to you and they said, we want all this stuff done, would you have to hire people, or are you such a perfectionist, you're like, no, no, I'm going to do it all myself?
Well, there are people who do regular monogram, like on the hats or jackets. I don't think they can do this work because it has to be perfect at all the location and everything.
Okay, I just want to show this one. All right, look at the work on this one, and it's varying different colors. It's not just one color; it's many colors. How do you do that?
That's a thread. Is a ombre thread.
It's ombre thread.
Yeah.
So is it so it just variegates itself?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. All right, this is great. So this is for 4th of July. Did you come up with that, or did somebody?
Yeah, I did it, and then it takes lots of time to do that. And
So how much would one napkin cost if I bought this from you? I mean, because it's your expertise. So how do you know what to charge?
well, the napkins, some of these napkins that they have like pico edge over here,
Yep.
they're 100% linen. They're 22-inch nice big napkins.
Yep.
And these I buy from some
Okay, so you
people.
can
Yeah,
get these textiles.
Yeah, I can get.
Here's another monogram.
That's for initial monogram.
That is just stunning, absolutely stunning. Who'd you do that for? Do you remember?
I don't remember her
Do you
name.
remember? Yeah, we can't even tell what letters they are,
Yeah,
but it
they're
doesn't
so
matter.
pretty,
It's
you
just
can't even
gorgeous.
tell the
Yeah.
letters, yeah.
So what's the best thing about what you do when you're alone in your shop and you're making all of these awesome creations?
Well, the thing that I do is, it's not like you can go find this fonts from the Pottery Barn or anywhere else. What I do is more custom. People, they want to be different. I mean, Matuk does bedding. They have nice bedding, but then they have their font, and then you have to choose what they have. But when they come to me, then it's open. It could be anything. So
So you consider yourself to be an artist?
I
Say yes.
That's right.
Because I've never seen anything like this. So if people want to find you, it's bestmonogram.com.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I hope people find you. Monograms are always in. I can remember when I was a little kid, you would wear it on your sweater, you know, right in the middle.
Yeah.
And then it just seems like they're always in. So thank you so much for coming here and bringing your designs. And I
Thank
hope
you.
all good things come to pass for you and Annette.
Thank you.
for having us.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Meeting you.
Made trivial pursuits when one listen. Who is this girl? Spend all night kissing, and the bumper's right here. Then who else is missing? Got a little sidetracked if I'm so wishing to find the keys to the door, but it's also a metaphor. Things keep locked in the grocery store, but mine just the same time. Skip right ahead to the last ride.